Hi, welcome to Yoga Tone and Stretch. We're going to go ahead and get started into our yoga practice by moving into our relaxation pose. Let's go ahead and extend our legs straight out in front of us and lower ourselves to the floor. Bringing our arms down by our side, palms facing up towards the sky, closing those eyes, remembering to breathe. And in yoga, your breaths are through your nose only. Go ahead and take a deep breath in and exhale. And as you continue to relax here, let's bring our mind in focus with our body. Understanding what our body is feeling. And as we move through our yoga practice, you may need to make adjustments because your body might be tight or a pose just doesn't feel right. Listen to your body at all times. Taking another deep breath in and exhale. This is a time where there is no comparisons. There's no judgments. There's no expectations. Focus on just you at this time, taking care of your health, your total well-being, internally and externally. Forgetting about your family, your friends, your work, your school. This is your time for just you. Take another deep breath in and exhale. Go ahead and bring that right knee into your chest, hugging that knee to your chest. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And go ahead and bring both hands down to the floor. Slowly bring that right knee to the right side of your body first. Bring it back to center, and then bring that knee over your body. Back to center. Go ahead and continue these movements, moving to the right side first, center, and crossing over. Center. Your shoulder blades stay attached to the floor all times. As you move to the right side of your body, you're opening up those hips. As that knee comes across, you're feeling the stretch through that low back. Going at your own pace, remembering to control the movements. And on your next time, as that leg crosses, you're going to hold it there, pressing that knee into the floor as deep as you can, while you keep your shoulders attached to the floor, and you can look out over your right hand. And go ahead and bring both knees back center, pulling those knees into your chest, hugging your knees to your chest. And taking a deep breath in and exhaling. extending that right leg straight down to the floor. Slowly bring that left knee to the left side of your body and come back center. Then bring that right knee over your body and come back center. And continue these movements, moving to the left side, center, and coming across your body. Center. As you go to the left, you're opening up those hips. Coming center as you're crossing, you're focusing on your low back. And as that knee crosses this next time, hold it there, please. Pressing both shoulders into the floor and looking out over your left hand. And go ahead and bring both knees back center. Pulling those knees into your chest and holding it there. Taking a deep breath in and exhaling. We're going to rock ourselves all the way up, moving into seated straddle splits. So bring those legs out. Reach out towards your left foot. Bringing your head and chest down as close as you can to that left leg. You're reaching out with your chest, trying to keep that back straight as you do this. And go ahead and bring it up. Moving to the other side, your chest faces your right leg and you bring it down. Reaching out with your chest again towards that foot. Coming back up, and we're going to walk ourselves center. So walk your hands out. And your head and chest come down as close as you can. Let's press those knees back away from the center of your body. You don't want those knees to roll in. Feeling this stretch deep through those inner thighs. Good, slowly bring it up. Let's swing our feet behind us and move into downward facing dog. Hands are flat on the floor, your feet are back, pressing those heels into the floor. Your head falls in between your arms, pressing your head and chest back towards those legs. Remembering to open up those fingers really wide in front, dispersing the weight throughout that whole hand and fingers. Enjoying this full body stretch. Remembering to breathe at all times during your yoga practice. Go ahead and bend that right knee. Then press it straight, bend that left knee, adding some movement into this. Each time, try to press those heels deeper into the floor. And hold it, regular downward facing dog. Walk your feet to your hands and hold yourself down in standing forward fold. Hands are on the floor or on your shins to support that low back. Your head and chest drops down towards those legs. Inhale our arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands by your side. Mountain pose. Moving through our sun salutations. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Forward fold. Take a step back with your right foot, toes pointing forward, crescent lunge pose, arms extend to the sky. Make sure your left knee never goes in front of that left toe here. Downward facing dog, hands to floor, left foot jumps back to right foot. Each time you're in your poses, you're trying to get a little bit deeper. So here you're trying to press those heels deeper into the floor, pressing your head and chest back towards those legs. Shifting your weight over your wrists so your shoulders align up with your wrists into plank position or push-up position. Moving into crocodile, your elbows stay tight to your body as you lower yourself down towards the floor. And then you're going to sweep it through into upward facing dog. You have an option here. You can bring yourself down onto your elbows if you have low back problems or if it just feels uncomfortable. Your other option is to bring your quadriceps, the front part of your legs, off the mat. Downward facing dog. Right foot jumps up to your hands, crescent lunge pose again. Arms shoot up to the sky, back leg is straight here. Forward fold, hands to the floor, left foot jumps to right foot. Looking forward and up, monkey pose. Inhale your arms up, exhale, chair pose. Inhale your arms up, exhale, forward fold. Sun salutation, one more time, please. Take a step back, left foot, toes pointing forward, crescent lunge pose, arms up to the sky. Downward facing dog, hands to the floor, right foot jumps back to left foot. Plank position or push-up position. Lowering yourself down towards the floor, crocodile. Elbows stay tight to your body. Sweep it on through, up dog. Downward facing dog. Left foot jumps up to your hands, crescent lunge pose. Hands to the floor, forward fold, right foot to left foot. Looking forward and up, monkey pose. Inhale your arms up, exhale, chair pose. Inhale your arms up, exhale, forward fold. Take a step back with your left foot, dropping your back heel. Bring yourself into warrior two, so your arms extend out to the side, look out over your right hand. Right knee presses away from the center of your body. Your lunges down, making sure that right knee stays behind that front toe. Triangle pose, straighten out your front leg, right hand to your shin or to the floor, left hand to the sky. Opening your chest to the sky, you're looking to the sky, you're pressing your hips underneath you, trying to get your back side up against an imaginary wall behind you. Bring your hands down to the floor, bend that front knee, come into Warrior One. Arms shoot straight up to the sky. Chest is forward here, right knee presses out, away from the center of your body. Straightening out that front leg again, bring your hands to the floor, and head and chest drop down to that front leg. Pyramid pose. Now in this pose, you may not be able to straighten out that front leg, but that's what you're going for. Walk your hands to the center of your mat, standing straddle splits. We're going to go into the moon salutation, and from here, inhale your arms up to the sky, holding them up to the sky, 5-pointed star. You want to turn your toes out slightly, fingers are really wide. Moon goddess, moon god, your elbows come to your side and you squat it down. Pivot to the front of your mat, crescent lunge pose. So you're up on toes, arms shoot to the sky. Hands come down to the floor. Try to straighten out your front leg, pyramid pose. Now you may need to move the back foot in a little bit this time. Toes this time are both pointing forward. Moving into balancing half moon. Your left foot and leg come up off the floor. Find your balance, and then your left hand comes off the floor. Turning your chest to the side wall, trying to look to the sky. Bring that left foot down wide, come to the center of your mat, bring your elbows to your thighs, your hands heart center, prayer squat. Standing straddle splits. Toes are pointed forward here. Walk yourself to the front of your mat, downward facing dog. Plank position. Crocodile, up dog, downward facing dog, left foot comes all the way up to your hands, dropping your back heel, coming up into Warrior Two, so your arms go out. Looking out over your left hand, please. Left knee presses out away from the center of your body. Triangle pose, straighten out your front leg, left hand to your shin or to the floor, right hand to the sky. Rotating your chest to the sky, you're looking to the sky, you're tucking your butt underneath you. Bring your hands to the floor. Bend your front knee. You're going to come up into Warrior One, so arms shoot straight to the sky. Pyramid pose, hands to floor. Try to straighten out your front leg. Head and chest comes down to that front leg. Walk yourself to the center of your mat, standing straddle splits. Moon salutation again. Inhale, your arms up, toes point out, 5-pointed star. Moon goddess, moon god, elbows to your side, squat it down. Pivot to the front of your mat, crescent lunge pose. Pyramid pose, hands to floor, straighten out both legs. Head and chest comes down to that front leg. Again, you may need to move the back foot in a little bit. We're also focusing on pressing those heels into the mat. Balancing half moon, right foot and leg to the sky, right hand goes to the sky. Right foot comes very wide, moving into prayer squat, elbows to your thighs, hands heart center, squatting it down. Standing straddle splits, extending those legs, toes point forward, taking a deep breath in and exhaling. Pivot around to the front, downward facing dog. Swing that left foot back towards your right. Plank position. Crocodile, elbows stay tight to the body. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Bring your right foot all the way up to your hands. Drop your back heel, coming into reverse warrior. Left hand to back leg, right hand to the sky. Moving into extended angle, bring your right hand to the floor. Left hand shoots up to the sky. Your front knee stays bent here. Now you have another option. You can go into bound angle by bringing your left hand behind, right hand through your legs, and pressing back into bound angle. You decide. Bring both hands to the floor and bring your left knee to the mat and walk yourself up tall. Now from here, we're going to go into something called the low lunge. Make sure your front knee stays behind that front toe as you move into this. You're going to shift your weight forward and your hips down, feeling a deep stretch through your hip flexors. So go ahead and do that. And slowly bringing it up. Now we're going to add a twist to this. Bring your left hand to your right knee. Bring your right hand to your left leg. Twist it around and add that low lunge. Bring your hands to the floor, downward facing dog. Plank position. Crocodile. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Bring your left foot up to your hands, dropping your back heel. Reverse warrior on this side, right hand to back leg, left hand to the sky. Look to the sky, chest is facing forward. Extended angle, left hand to the floor, right hand to the sky. Your other option is bound angle. Right hand goes behind your back, left arm through your legs, rotating your shoulders back. Both hands to the floor. Bring your right knee to the floor, turning your toes under and walk yourself up. Again, make sure your left knee stays behind that front toe, okay? You're gonna take your hips and press them down and bring in your weight forward a little bit. Deep stretch through those hip flexors again. Low lunge. And bring it up tall. Bring your right hand to your left knee. Bring your left hand to your back leg. Twist around facing the opposite side and then lunge it down. Bring your hands to the floor and move into child's pose. Bringing both knees to your mat, shifting your weight back onto those heels, your forehead to your mat. Taking a deep breath in and exhaling. Not getting too relaxed here. Let's go ahead and press it into downward facing dog. Plank position. Crocodile. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Bringing our right foot up to our hands, dropping your back heel. Come up into warrior one. Hands come down to the floor. Turn that back foot up on your toes. Back up to the sky, crescent lunge pose. Standing straddle splits, walk yourself to the center of your mat. Toes point forward. Moving into that moon salutation. One more time. Inhale your arms up to the sky, holding it there. 5-pointed star. Moon goddess, moon god, elbows to your side, squat it down. Hands stay flared. To the front of your mat, crescent lunge pose. Pyramid pose, hands to floor. Try to straighten out both legs. Head and chest drops down to that front leg. Balancing half moon, left foot and leg go to the sky, left hand goes to the sky. Left foot goes really wide. Come to the center of your mat, elbows to your thighs, hands heart center, prayer squat. Standing straddle splits, extend those legs, hands are to the floor or to your heels to pull your head and chest closer. Walk to the center of your mat, or to the front of your mat, excuse me. Right foot goes back, downward facing dog. Plank position. Crocodile. Front up dog. Downward facing dog. Left foot jumps all the way up to your hands, dropping your back heel, warrior one. Chest faces forward, arms are extended to the sky, left knee presses out away from the center of your body. Hands come back down to floor. Turn your back toe so it's facing forward. Shoot your arms back up to the sky. Crescent lunge pose. Hands to the floor. Walk yourself to the center of your mat. Standing straddle splits. Moon salutation on this side to finish it off. Inhale your arms up to the sky, 5-pointed star. Moon goddess, moon god, elbows to your side, squat it down. To the front of your mat, crescent lunge pose. Pivot around up on those toes. Hands to the floor. Try to straighten out both legs. Pyramid pose. Head and chest drop down to the front leg. Balancing half moon. Right foot and leg to the sky. Right hand goes to the sky if you can. Focusing on balance here. So if you need to keep both hands on the floor, focusing on balance, so that's what you need to do. Right foot goes very wide. Come to the center of your mat. Prayer squat. Elbows to your thighs, hands heart center. Standing straddle splits. Walk yourself to the front of your mat, downward facing dog. Plank position. Crocodile. Up dog. And let's move into all fours, back into child's pose, sitting it back on those heels. Bring your forehead to your mat. Dropping your elbows to your mat. Taking a deep breath in and exhaling. Staying here on our knees, walk your hands to your knees, but then bring it up tall. Okay, we're gonna go into something called camel. And from here, you want to bring your fists to your back and then press those elbows and shoulder blades together. Now, this is a big time lower back exercise, so if you have low back problems, just go ahead and go back into child's pose. Otherwise, what we're going to do from here is just lower our weight backward. Okay. I'm going to turn it to the side and show you an additional pose. If you want to, you can bring your hands to your heels and hold camel here also. So you have your choice, fists to your low back or hands to heels. And let's slowly bring it up, child's pose. Moving into camel, one more time, you deciding the option you wish to go into. Your fist to your back, lower it back, or drop your hands to your heels. Now your head position, you can look straight forward, or if it feels more comfortable to drop it back, you have that option too. Bring it back up. Child's pose. Go ahead and bring it up. Take a seat. Swing your feet to the front of your mat, please. Keep your right leg straight. Cross your left leg over. Bring your right arm across, your left hand behind, looking back behind you into seated twist. Bring your back hand right by your butt. You want to sit up tall if you can. We're going to go ahead and hold it in this position. Taking a deep breath in and exhale. A low back stretch. And go ahead and bring it forward, extending your left leg out this time. Right foot crosses, left arm comes across, your right hand is right back behind your butt, sitting up tall and looking over your back shoulder. Take a deep breath in, exhale and release. Moving into our final relaxation, go ahead and bring yourself down all the way to your mat, extending those legs straight out in front of you, your hands down by your side, and go ahead and close your eyes. And as you lay here, allowing that body to fall into your mat, keeping your mind clear, allowing your body to relax even more. Remember to breathe. Go ahead and stay here in your final relaxation. Inhaling and exhaling. But as you stay in your final relaxation, your breaths will get slower and more shallow. I want you to imagine yourself going on a hike in nature, in the woods, and just being with nature and enjoying the sounds of the trees swaying, the birds chirping. Just how peaceful it is. As you're taking a walk, you can see the open sky and how blue it is. There's no traffic, cars. There's nobody yelling at you to do anything. It's just your time to be at peace. Enjoy your walk through the woods. And as you're on your walk, you're focusing on your personal dreams and your personal goals. What is it that you want to achieve in your life? And you have this time on your walk to think about all this. Remembering that you want to become the best person that you can be, changing not only your life, but the lives of others. We're going to slowly take you out of your relaxation pose. Go ahead and wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. And go ahead and make those movements a little bit bigger. And then slowly rock yourself all the way into a seated position, bringing your hands heart center. Bringing your eyes and focus with your fingertips. Thank you for joining us in Yoga Tone and Stretch. Namaste. My spirit honors your spirit. Have a good day.